Hi. I don't really know how to start one of these video things. I've never done one before, but I was just sitting here thinking, and I thought of something that, well, in my opinion, needs to be said. Um, I don't know if a lot of you are going to want to watch this, if any of you are even watching this, if there are even yous out there watching this. But, it's about depression, basically, self-harm, just all that kind of thing. But mostly just depression in a whole. Um, they say it gets better, and in a way, it does. It's true. Things do get better. You stop being sad. Maybe you stop thinking the suicidal thoughts. Maybe you even get happy. But after everything you've been through with the depression, no matter how long it's lasted, months, weeks, years, it's gonna change you. You're not you anymore. Or at least you're you, but you're not the you were before. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just something that might take some getting used to. And, well, even though you're happy, or maybe you're not, but if you do get over it and you do get happy, there's still going to be some days where everything just sort of seems like it's crashing down and nothing gets good, and you feel yourself slipping back into feeling like a giant messy ball of shit. And days like that come a lot more often than I'd like to admit, but they do come. And the thing I found that's most important when those days do come, whether you're still depressed or you've gotten over it, is just every day, whether it's bad or good, keep looking forward, even if it seems like you can't. I know these words have probably been said loads of times, but it's different than they make it sound. Because it's not just like, oh, look forward, my future is going to be bright, everything's going to be okay, I have to keep up this hope. You just, you can't really look forward to the future exactly. Just look towards the next day. Every morning, wake up, look yourself in the face and say, today is going to be better than yesterday. And even if it's not, try and get through it. Try and get through it until that day is better than yesterday. And until the next day is better than the last. And until every day is better than the very last day. And maybe eventually you'll get happy. Maybe you won't, but it's always good to try. And I know myself it's hard to think, well, it's hard to keep trying. I've been through it. It's crappy, to say the least. That's not even enough to explain it. But, well, I don't really know what kept me going. I don't know if I was just too scared to actually end up killing myself, or if the days that I actually thought I would, I just didn't. Or if the attempts that I did try, if it was just because they failed that I'm still here. I really don't know. But I know one thing that did help was to think about the little things that made me happy. Even if there weren't very many, but the smell of rain, that's one for me. Books, drawing, art. Even if, at least for me, a lot of the time I felt so uninspired, so worthless with my art. I couldn't do anything. I kept feeling distracted, like I couldn't read. And, well, here I live in Arizona, so it doesn't rain very much, so that doesn't really help with that. But even if the little things that made me happy weren't helping as much as I wanted them to, I still held on to them as tightly as I could. And I think that's something that helped me. And I'm hoping if somebody sees this, it might help them too. Because it's shitty to go through all of that. And if you are going through all of that, I am so, so sorry. More sorry than you can ever imagine. But I truly hope it gets better for you. And I believe that it will. You just have to hold on until it does. So, I guess that's all I have to say. And sorry for the random blackout. My computer screen dimmed because I've been not using it for too long filming this. So, that's all I've got to say. I hope that your life turns out better than you expected it to.